Welcome to Geology, everybody. How are we doing? And also, welcome to segment 3, Rocks and Minerals. If I were to pop up a rock, like this one, what do we see here? I see a bunch of different bits, right? I see some pink, I see some white, maybe some clear, some black, a couple of different chunks like that within this rock. So the language we're going to use for this is that this is the rock. This is a kind of rock that we'll discuss. The bits within that have those different characteristics are the minerals, which we'll also look at in detail. I think we'll jump in with rocks. Here's your bright space should look approximately like this. This is the teacher edition, but within that, there's this rocks notes, which is just like a grid to say, here's maybe the things I'm going to talk about during the videos. Some people said that plate boundaries one we did was really useful to organize the thoughts through, like all 6 or 7 of those videos we did. So again, up to you whether you use it. Depending on how big you write, or if you decide to just take this and copy the ideas on paper or whatever, these boxes might be a little small. But as a general framework, here's the things I'd like to talk about. Let's also consider the rock cycle, which I'm not going to necessarily analyze a whole lot today because we'll do it with each section as we do the different kinds of rocks. But start to check them out, start to be comfortable with them so that when we do one of these, and I come back and I say, okay, here's where we are, it can make a bit more sense. Or look a couple up in Google Images. There's thousands of different interpretations of this. This one right here is from the New York State Earth Science Reference Tables. If you took Earth Science in high school, no way you made it through without checking that thing out in pretty good detail. Hopefully that looks familiar. Again, if you took that course. This one is scanned out of, or screenshotted out of your online textbook that we're using this year. So that's right in there with some more explanations. I like this one. It does a pretty good job of showing us visually what's going on too. Again, I don't necessarily want to beat that up today because we'll do it as we do all of these. So get 3 at different points in Oswego's history here. We've had geologists that specialize in each one of these 3, right? Usually we have all 3 at once. And it may sound like from the outside, this may sound silly, but you get these 3 sitting around a campfire and they'll have arguments all night about why their rocks are like the cooler ones or the more valuable ones for discovering this, that, the other thing. There's a lot of nuance and there's an amazing degree of specialization you can have in each one of these. We're aiming for the broad overview. Let's get comfortable with each one of them, figure out what they are, the environments of formation, which will then include this stuff off of the rock cycle. How did they come to exist? What are their unique characteristics? Like, if I pick this one up, what can I see that will let me know that, oh, this one is this one as opposed to the other 2? And then finally, where in New York might we find those? Some more than others, but we'll get to that in each of the units, in each of the sections. All right, so that should do it. The overview here, the chapter 6, I know the reading looks like a lot if you looked at the survival guide. Chapter 6 is pretty short, and we covered really most of it anyway. It's just kind of acquainting ourselves with the idea that there are rocks out there. They cycle. It's a set amount of material that has gone through these cycles over very long periods of geological time. So the ones we observe now, we put into those categories. All right. So we'll continue with uploading those videos. Fight your way through these sheets, and we'll move on to minerals after that. Thanks, everybody. Good luck in segment 3. I'm looking forward to it. Take care.